Greetings, race fans, and welcome back to the Race Room Experience. I am GTR Merginator, and we are in the Canhard R51 V8 engine and 400 horses under the hood, or under the bonnet, from our UK friends. Speaking of the UK, we are here at Silverstone, but we are at the infield track, which is the Stowe circuit. Now here's practice. Did pretty well in practice. I was in first place, and this is against 100 AI. This is I was going to try something higher, but I figured why not just stick with 100 and see how tough the AI can be. The lowest part of the AI is at 80, and the highest is at 120. So I'm in the midfield here, 100, and honestly, they're at my pace. That's what my pace is compared to the AI is 100. So if you're faster than this AI or me, congratulations, you're good at the game. However, I've barely played this, so but when I do racing games anyways, it's usually mid-pack, mid difficulty with the AI. So I'm about on par with what my average is. And this is qualifying right here. Also, this is my first race where I put damage completely on. I still have my assists on. So there is that. This car handles and feels really well, the Canhard R51. I actually really like this car. If this was the only car I had in the free pack, I wouldn't mind it. And there's qualifying. I got second place, but I tied for pole position, so it's going to be a really close race here at the Stowe circuit. So there I am in the number 5 total livery. And this is race 1. I did 2 different races. And as soon as I gain control, I am going to assume the racing line and almost go into the back of the JBL car here, which is Guillaume. Probably butchering that name. But I always drop it down in first on this really sharp left-hander and then gun it. You can keep it in second gear if you want. It's probably smarter to keep it in second gear when you don't have traction control and stability on. And this part of the track is my favorite. Going into this, it's the rest of the whole sector is just S's. You got a left, a right, and then another left. And then you barely have a little straightaway, and then another right, and then a nice horseshoe left-hand turn. All of this can be taken in second gear on with this car. So there's an entire lap. I won't be showing you the entire race because it's mostly just nose-to-tail action. So here we are, going into the first chicane at 6 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm going to put the moves on him, but I kind of slide like a derp. Go too far inside, he hits me, and I just lost all momentum. So that was a failure of an attempt to pass. Let's try again. Very next lap, I have a much better exit. I don't even have to dive because I'm already beside him. So side by side going into, I guess this would be turn 2. And much better. I'm able to get past him. So I am now in first place in the first race of this session. And things are looking mighty good. Gonna just make sure he can't get past me going into the S's. Yeah, he's good. Okay, so got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the race. And I go ahead and make a mistake. Not something I was planning. I was actually wanting to win this pretty bad. And I do this. I kept it in third gear and I was going way too fast, carrying too much speed through the first right-hander there and just butchered it. And not only do I lose my first place, but I'm back in third. So we got 45 seconds left of the race. I'm back in third place. We got Altbauer and Guillaume. That's how I'm going to pronounce that name. I go for a round the outside maneuver, which doesn't stick very well at all. But I still carry some speed and some momentum through there. And there was an accident there. Looks like he kind of lost control. And I went into the back of him just a little bit. It was an accident. There were no flags. There was no penalty. So I just kept going. I'll leave that up to the stewards to decide. I'll leave that up to you to decide. Should I have backed off and given him the place back? I know it's just an AI run, but... And then I cut the track there, so I backed off. That's not how I want to win the race. It was very close. I'm pretty sure my right 2 tires were on the line. I know that they weren't in the racing track, but I know they were on the line, so whenever it said that I cut the track, then I backed off a little bit to show good sportsmanship, even though I just creamed Guillaume right off the track. So, into the back of Altbauer, trying to get around him, no way through. This part, you really can't pass on unless somebody makes a mistake. And with the AI being at 100, there really is no mistakes. It rarely happens. The fact that Guillaume went kind of sideways there and I went into the back of him, that was such a rarity, because that's why I'm not showing the whole race. It would just be pretty much like I just showed the last lap. So Altbauer wins race 1, and I finish in race 2. So here we are, reverse grid, but it must be, I thought I was going to start back in 19th place, but I guess it's just the top 8 cars that are reversed. So here we are, we have Guillaume right in front of me with Lacrosse, Davies, and Georgie. And yeah, this race is kind of tough. There's not much that happens. I'm expecting... I just honestly stick to my racing line, but nothing happens. With the AI being at 100, they're fast enough that it's really tricky for me to get past, especially on such a small circuit. And it's... they don't make mistakes. The AI just doesn't make mistakes. Makes me wonder how people drive on multiplayer, so that'll be my next stop. If I can find a lobby that has this car on multiplayer, then I will definitely try that. So we're finishing up the first lap here. And that is it. We're going to jump ahead to, I believe this may be lap 4, something like that. We got 7 minutes left. I'm going to try to go for a maneuver on the outside of this hairpin. Not really going to stick, trying to be easy on the throttle, not go too wide. I'm keeping Altbauer behind me, so that's a plus. Very next lap, going through the very first chicane. I have a this is where I'm better than the AI for sure, because I don't know what they do. It just brakes on the exit for some reason. And yeah, I can do a maneuver like that. Guillaume was just, I took the dive. I went for it. I was tired of going nose to tail train running. And so I just went for the move and made it stick. We got 4.5 minutes left. Almost into the back of Lacrosse, but I'm going to try to go for another move. This is literally 2 laps after passing Guillaume. So I'm able to make that stick, just checking all around me. Got my camera on the dash there as well, so I can monitor that. Now I got Georgie right in front of me. Maintain this. He's flashing his lights. You see that? He's just flashing his lights, wanting me to move, trying to intimidate me, but he can't intimidate the Merginator. So, as you can see, final lap has engaged. I'm trying to get around Georgie still, and nothing is sticking. I can't make anything work. I may be stuck in a top 5 situation here. But, yeah, loving this game. I find myself racing and recording so much. And honestly, some of the racing is just good, clean racing. Nothing exciting in terms of wrecks or battles or even mistakes and good moves. It's just really good nose-to-tail racing going against the AI. And I've been putting in some practice, so I'm okay at the game. I'm still under 10 hours playtime, so I still have a lot to learn, still have a lot to do. So next time, I will be seeing you guys on multiplayer. If you play this game, if you play this simulation, whichever you want to call it, you see my name is T Mergle. You can add me on Steam, Merginator1, and yeah, let's race together, man, because this game's really fun, and it really brings out good sportsmanship in me. And I love the motorsport aspect in this. The experience is really good. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next race. Bye-bye.